Hello everyone, and welcome to a Static Grass Creation Studio update. Today we have quite the sizable Circle of Orboros army commission. There was also a starter set, Kea, Argus, and a Warp Wolf, but those have already been sent to the client. There are a variety of models in the army, units, Warbeasts, and a couple Warlocks. So first up, we have the Workborn Skinwalkers. Almost all the models in the commission have been painted to a detail standard. The client wanted a orangey red armor and a forest theme basing for all the models. I used green fluff for bushes and Army Painter's flower tufts rather than my usual dirt and static grass. Next are the shifting stones and a stone keeper. Again, the green has been switched out for an orangey red. The keeper's cloak is also changed to a red to keep all the colors together. This hunk of metal is the Workborn Alpha, very detailed and conveys a lot of movement in this sculpt. Unfortunately, it is metal, so it'll probably be prone to chipping. Tried to add a little bit of protection with matte varnish, but might get damaged. Hopefully not, but it still looks very good. The Blood Reavers were interesting. I thought they were holding regular daggers at first, but then looking again, their weapons are actually made of bone. And then the Night Witch unit attachment, I added some blood dripping down her bone sword onto herself. Next are the Gallows Grove and a couple Warwolves. The Warwolves were painted separate colors to help tell the difference between them. And the Gallows got more and more disturbing the more I looked at them. There's a skeleton with a branch skewering the ribcage, and like, how does that even happen? I think we should all pray to anyone but the Devourer Worm for the safe transportation of the Gallows, seeing as how delicate those the hanging skeletons are. The Wold Stalkers were the only real opportunity to do orbs in this army. The contrast between the red and the cool stone really helps make it look like the red is emanating from inside the stone. Next are the two solos, a black-clad Wayfarer and a Druid Wilder. I kept the dark blue cloak for the Wayfarer, but changed the dress for the Wilder. Orboros gives a lot of variety in weapons. They have iron, wood, stone, and bone weapons. All different textures in this army makes them very interesting to paint. Next up are the Druids of Orboros unit and their unit attachment to Druid Overseer. Other than the armor plating, the color scheme is kept pretty much the same as the box art. Almost a orangey brown for their clothes. The Overseer actually has a black cloak and clothing compared to his compatriots in navy blue. Here's the first Warlock from this batch, Kruger the Stormlord. It was requested that only his armor plating be changed, his cloak and clothes looking too good from the box art, which is true. He has this muted bright green for his cloak and a camel green for his clothing. Very nice to look at. And I painted the Gorax after I painted the Workborn, but I didn't realize that I painted his skin the same. It was unintentional that I painted his skin the same as all the skin cloaks in the army. So now I have this image in my head where all the Orboros people that need a cloak hunt down all these poor Gorax, but they still get them to fight in their armies. Here's the character Warbeast, the Getorix. I used a starter set for a Warpwolf body as the base. I would have used the arms for the Pureblood, but I magnetized that already to have the 3 Warpwolf options in the Warpwolf that I've already sent. I also used Army Painter's Poison Ivy tufts on some of the models as well. Last but not least is Kromac, Champion of the Worm. I painted this one to my display standard, so there's lots of blending and shading. To give a bit of complementing color for both the green cloth and the red armor, I added some purple to the shading of the skin. I wanted to keep the green because this model uses a lot of browns and reds, even before changing the armor color. You can see from like the cloak, his shin pads, his forearm guards, other than the armor, it's all brown or lighter brown or khaki or something like that. The green helps to break up the browns a little bit and keep it from feeling monochromatic. Static Grass Creations is a professional miniature model painting and assembly company. Check us out at www.staticgrasscreations.com for more information. Set up a project today and let's bring some miniatures to life. If you like what you see, give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.